Greetings, residents. I am Councilperson Priscilla Davis Panier, and I'm so excited to be here today interviewing our October Emerging Leaders of Riviera Beach. We are excited today to have Ms. Latasha White. She is a scholar athlete, and we're going to learn a little bit more about her. So, Latasha, tell us a little bit about you, where you go to school.
I go to school at Palm Beach Gardens High School. I'm a senior, and I'm getting ready to go off to college soon.
Are you excited about going off to college?
Yes, depends.
Sometimes. A little scary sometimes. Yeah. I get it. Well, we're excited to have you here today. Listen, I'm just so thrilled about your accomplishments. Being at Palm Beach Gardens, doing so well. So you play basketball for the Lady Gators, correct?
Correct.
All right. So what's your position? Like a center?
I'm an all-around player. I just play every spot from 1 to 5.
What is 1 to 5? You talking to someone?
Guard to center, power forward, shooting guard, all of those positions.
Okay, let me shock you and let you know that I used to play basketball my freshman year of high school at Palm Beach Gardens. I can tell you that I was not probably a good player at all. I usually sat the bench and ate snacks and cheered everybody else on. But I did play because they said it was good to be well-rounded so that you can get into college. So I said, well, let me try basketball, and I did. And it was fun while it lasted. But I'll definitely say I was not great. But so I'm excited to be someone who's great, because your stats tell us that you're great. So at Gardens, I am so thrilled about you being like a great player. I read that you are like one of the top 60 from ESPN. Can you tell me a little bit about that? How that came about?
Well, really, your coach nominates you, and they choose out of everyone, and then they determine off of your skill point and all your scores and everything. I think I came 30 or something.
Okay. Listen, I have read some of your stats from, you went to Roosevelt?
Yes.
Okay, so I read some of your stats. You were excellent there, and now you're doing great at Gardens. And I am so impressed with your basketball skills. But let me tell you what I'm most impressed about. This young lady is a scholar athlete. I keep saying it. She's a scholar athlete because not only is she a beast on the court, she is a beast in the classroom where it really counts. So tell me about the type of courses that you take at Palm Beach Gardens High School.
Right now, I'm taking extracurricular activities like guitar, creative writing. But past, I used to take ACE classes, and at the moment I'm taking dual.
Okay, so you take any AP, advanced placement classes? All right, so your ACE classes and your dual enrollment classes give you that extra weight because those are college level courses, right? I told you, academic scholar. Not only is that, but she is number 17 in her class out of over 500 and I believe like about 20 students, which is phenomenal. Let me just tell you. And the reason why I think your HPA is a 4.6. All right, so listen, the young lady is really doing great in school. And so I asked, how do you balance your basketball and your academics?
It's really time management and using up any time you have. So if you have the time during class, you take that to somebody else, or you take time to study. And you get out of practice, do that too. You take the time to study, do what you gotta do, and then you just finish it.
So you said when you you are in class, finish, and you do somebody else's work. You mean another teacher's work, not another student's work, right? She doesn't do somebody else's work. She does somebody else's class work from another teacher. All right, let's get that together. All right, well, that's great. So time management is important, definitely as a student, but also as an adult. I could do a little bit better with my time management. I'm telling you that. I can improve upon that. But so I'm so excited that you understand that your success is based on what you do and the time you spend studying. And I think that's something that all young people need to hear. The more you put into your books, the better your outcome is going to be. So let's talk about this. So you were nominated by Dr. Ryan Barnett. Now, who is he to you? And tell me what your thoughts were when he nominated you.
He's my older brother, and I didn't expect him to nominate me because he know I'm a shy person. But he really encouraged you to do things you like, and he backs you up in anything you do.
Awesome. I love that in a big brother. I have a big brother too, and he's just that awesome. I know a little bit about Ryan. I don't know if you know, I was his school counselor at William T. Dwyer High School. And he was a smart young man as well, hence why he's a pharmacist right now. But I can't say he had, I think he may have. I think your academics a little bit stronger than his. Okay? So listen, you can brag about that. But I was so glad that he nominated you. He did say you were shy. And I was like, well, we just gotta get her. Just nominate her. If you nominate her, I'll convince her to do the interview part. So he went ahead and did that, and I think that was great. And I'm glad you're here. I hope you're having a good time. So another thing I wanted to ask you, your favorite NBA team, WNBA team, or player, who do you like?
Well, since I was growing up, my dad talked about Dirk Nowitzki, and I like how he plays, and he's pretty close to what I do, but I'm not as tall as he is, but I like his music.
Okay, you know what team he plays for? Dirk? Okay. Well, let me tell you, I don't know either. So I can't help you with that one, but I know the name. I know the name Dirk, and he probably is a great player. Let me ask you this: is the WNBA in your future? What do you think?
It might be, depending on which way I like to go, because I also want to go to college for civil engineering, and that's kind of a hard path to take. So you either gotta put all your effort in both, or you gotta decide which one you want to put your effort.
Oh my! So you're thinking about that? I totally agree, because an athlete in college, that time is very demanding. And so you're saying you want to be a civil engineer, and you're trying to decide if you can balance both or choose one of them. Pray about it, and I can tell you, I love that you're even thinking and that far ahead and making those decisions, because those are things that you do have to consider if you're going to be a college athlete. So I think that is awesome. So another question, tell me about your hobbies. What are some of the things you like to do in your free time when you're not studying like you do all the time, or when you're not playing basketball?
I like to watch movies or do any type of puzzle, like regular jigsaw puzzles, little boxes you have to figure out how to open or disconnect, things like that.
What's the largest puzzle that you've done? How many puzzle pieces do you think you had?
I think 5,000 pieces.
Ooh, 5,000 pieces. Okay, like I love puzzles, but give me like a 200 box, 100, and that's about it. But that reminds me, growing up, my Nana, she's my godmom, Hermes Harold, she would do puzzles that would go across the whole table, and they would be like this small, and I just was like, no, I can't do it. That's too much focus, too much detail. I just didn't have the attention span to give to that type of stuff. So listen, that's awesome. Listen, y'all can have the puzzles. I'll stick to something else. So before you go, I gotta ask you. So can you give some of the young people some advice or a tip for how they can be more successful, or how you define success? Can you just help some of our young people out?
Success is really determined on how determined you are to get there, and how focused you are, and how interested you are in it. You can't be like, oh, I want to do this because I want the money. You got to be interested, or you're not going to get it.
Mm-hmm. So tell them something. Tell them what to do. Tell them what to do.
Find something you like to really do, whether it's art, building things, starting bars, and then find out ways you can become somewhere close to there, and just start from there. So go step by step.
Find what you're passionate about, that drives all of us, passion. So let's wrap it up now. Let me ask you, how important is voting to you? Is it important? And how do you think we can encourage more young people and even adults to vote? Tell me why it's important first, and then.
Voting is important because it really paves a way to what you want in your community and what you want to happen and who you want representing you. And what you could do to get more young people or those interested is talking more about what they would like, talking more in like schools, having little meetings that everyone really knows about, stuff like that.
Okay, so having meetings in school that allow you to talk about the issues in the community. Okay, I love that idea. Just more school engagement to get the young people involved, and maybe some finding places where we find adults, like maybe churches and things like that, to reach out to them. I think it's important that you share the issues because voting is so important. I need you to register to vote because you are close to that age. And then I need you to encourage some of your peers as well to register to vote because, like you said, it's very important and it impacts our local community, not just nationally, but your local community is where you live. It determines how much taxes you pay, you know, how much property costs in your area, what type of schools are in your area. So I totally agree with you. It's so important that we share those issues and that you share the importance of voting. Well, let me just say that we are excited to have you as our emerging leader for October. I hope that you continue to just excel, be great, encourage others, inspire others. I can tell you this, that you really do fit the motto of District 5, which is we want to remain people-focused, community-centered, and purpose-driven. And I think you represent all of those things. So thank you again, Ms. Latasha White, for being a positive resident in Riviera Beach and for making a positive impact in our community.
Thank you for having me.